Hello, Mike here with MikeOverlanding. Thanks for watching. This episode is about the installation of a sunshade. I purchased this sunshade from Spider Web Shade in Orlando, Florida, and I want to thank them because this was originally a Christmas gift that was ordered in early December. I didn't open it until about a month ago. It's March 2020 right now, and when I opened it, I realized that we purchased the sunshade that covers both the front and all the back seats, and I only wanted the one that covered the two front seats underneath the Freedom panel. So they were very kind in allowing us to exchange it. So we're going to give it a try and get this thing installed today. Please be sure to check out my other videos with MikeOverlanding. I'm building the Jeep for overlanding and fun, and there's some other interesting videos there. Installation should be very, very simple, I'm hoping. Of course, you've got the spider web shade. You need the tools that come with the Jeep Gladiator. They provide some of the other tools that are needed to attach it, and some simple instructions. We will be installing the spider web shade in my garage for a couple of reasons. One is my driveway has about a 4-degree incline decline, and I will be lowering the windshield, and I'd rather do it on a level plane like in the garage. And the second thing is we're in Minnesota and it's March and it's very cold outside. Why do they make sunshades? Why did I purchase a sunshade? Well, I've got 4 reasons for it. One is UV protection, wanting to have diffused light coming in. Number 2 is sometimes it's just too hot out and you want to have the cool breeze, but the sun beating down on you is making it even hotter. So if I can have the sound and the fresh air and have the Freedom panels off and the sun's beating down on me, I think the sunshade will be the way to go. The other thing is during the rain. If it's going to rain out, one of my favorite things to do is to drive the Jeep without the doors on. And if it's going to rain, I can't take the doors off and leave them home and go to work or wherever my destination is, because if it starts raining, I can't be driving around with the doors off. So what I'm hoping to do is if it's a rainy day, I can at least take the Freedom panels off and still have the UV protection. During editing, I realized that I wasn't clear when I was talking about when it rains. And what I meant to say is that when there's rain in the forecast, and sometimes there's sunny days and then it rains, and sometimes rain is forecast and it never rains. I want to have the ability that I can take the Freedom panels off and still have the UV protection on rainy days. So that's why I got the sunshade. Now, some of the things that I'm going to be looking out for with the sunshade is, will it hit my head? How low does it sit on it? It looks like it'll be no problem, but you never know until you try it out. And the second thing is I want to leave this on permanently because there is some time and effort in putting it on and taking it off. So if I leave it on permanently, how easy is it going to be for me to take the Freedom panels off and on? So that's what I'm going to be looking for. The first step is to remove the Freedom panels. And all you do is, number 1, you have to remove the driver's Freedom panel first. And there's 3 latches. You simply unlatch the latches, lower the visor, one last latch, and there you go, it comes off. The next step is to lower the windshield. The first thing you do is pull the windshield wiper blades away from the windshield, and there's a toolkit that comes with the Jeep where you can take the windshield wiper blades off. The instructions say to do that. Here's where I'm taking a shortcut. I saw a YouTube video where a guy was doing some electrical wiring in his Jeep, And he mentioned that it's a little bit of a pain in the neck to take these off. I'm not sure what the right word was that he used, but what he did was he simply released the bolts up here and moved the windshield a little bit so he could access it. So that's what I'm hoping to do here, is not have to take the windshield wiper blades off. There are 4 bolts that secure the windshield to the frame. I don't know if you can see, there's one right there, just to the left. This is the driver's side. And then there's another one over here. And Jeep comes with a toolkit that allows you to remove that. And the tools I'll be using are these. The next step is to attach these header clips to the header rail. And there are 4 clips. You can easily tell which side is the front. It has these clips on it. And the windshield is real easy to move. It's really, really light. So I'm gonna try the first one, if you can see. Okay, one on. I'm halfway through the second step, and the reason I did that was so that I can see how it worked. But basically, Spiderweb provides you with one of these, and you use it to remove 2 screws underneath here. And then when you remove the screw, you slide it back in through here and reattach it as so. And then you pull the straps on to tighten it up. Now, I'll show you how I did that with the other side. Okay, I'm gonna remove the screws now. With the ratchet. Slide the screw back through and reattach. And I'm going to do the same with this screw right here. Okay, I've successfully attached these 2 pieces. Now I'm going to hook this. They give you this neat little strap. And the purpose of the strap is to be able to pull it, because I've got the other side on already. Oh, that works slick. Very good system. Full disclosure, I tried this without the strap and it didn't work so good. Oh, that looks nice, very good. The very last step you need to do is to remove the screw here and then reinsert the screw with the silver piece and then connect the strap. The trick to this strap though is not to go underneath. You have to go over this bar and attach it here. If you go underneath, it's too low, and when you sit in the seat, it'll hit you in the head. Now, I'm 6 feet tall and I tested it, and I'll show you now, but it does not hit me in the head, and it looks pretty solid here. There you go. This is the passenger side. But the seat's down all the way. Again, I'm 6 feet. I can even wear a hat in here, but it's not hitting me in the head at all. It's nice and tight. Really looking forward to driving this with the top off. Okay, now the real test is where I drive. And once again, real nice. So it passes test number 1. Doesn't hit me in the head, and I think I could wear a hat in here. Feels real good. And don't forget to reattach your windshield to your Jeep. One of 3 to go. The last test that I wanted to do was make sure the freedom panels can be placed on and off easily. I've already placed the freedom panel over the passenger side, and that went in fairly easy. I mean, there is some of the netting in the way, but you can work around it and get it on there. So hopefully I'll show you how to do the driver's side. Latch it from the inside. I was able to latch the first latch, but you got to make sure that you pull the netting underneath it so you can latch it. And there are 3 other latches, and you simply have to reach around the netting to secure it, but it works. Probably hard to see it, but there we go. There, they're all on, good. Still plenty of headroom, so it passes both tests. Really good. One last thing before we conclude the video. I did go out and get a trailer hitch cover from the local Jeep dealer. Cost about $15. It was interesting that the Gladiator does not come with one of these. When I bought my 2018 4-door Wrangler JL, it automatically came with one. And when I traded it in, had I realized that it didn't, the Gladiator didn't come with one, I would have kept it. But there you go. So, in conclusion, I'm real happy with the Sunshade. I'm gonna take it out for a spin. I know it's kind of cold out, but I just want to see what it's like driving around outside, and just I'll dress warm. And we'll try to get some film for you on that. And then I'm going to attach to the end of this video a couple pictures of some of the other videos I have on MikeOverlanding. So check out those on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful. Okay, now we're doing the test. We're taking it for a test run. Thank goodness there's a nice sunny day this afternoon, but it's looking great. Not touching my head. I was, again, easily able to get the freedom panels off, and just go down the street and back and see how she goes. Okay, it's working out good. It's not rippling. It's got a good tension to it still. Maybe over time that'll loosen up. Oh, you can hear some wind whippling through it, but my intention is to leave this on year round. It doesn't bother me, so no sense in taking it on and off and going through all those steps each time, but I think it's good.